Well, it's medal day here in the Hawk's Nest. First off, we got the bronze medal match. St. Clair Saints taking on the Georgian Grizzlies. And it should be an absolute electric atmosphere here in the Hawk's Nest. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Humber Polytechnic North Campus. Zach Benoit alongside Kyle Dalton. And Kyle, these are two teams that finished second in their respective divisions. Georgian 16-2, St. Clair 16-2. It should be a fantastic matchup.
Yeah, what a matchup we have to begin the Sunday Provincial Championship Medal Day as we get a look here at the matchup. Two of the best offenses in the OCAA going at it here for bronze medal. Georgian, the best offense in the East Division. St. Clair, the best offense in the West Division. So something's got to give here this afternoon. We're expecting a shootout. We know it's going to be the last game of the season for both these teams. I'm sure they're going to go out firing.
Absolutely going to go out firing, and not only because it's the last game of the regular season for both of these teams, but Georgian, they've never medaled. Yeah. You know, they're looking for that first medal in program history. St. Clair, obviously, they've been atop this OCAA mountain before. Unfortunately, they're not going to be fighting for that gold this year, but they're going to be still trying to fight for a medal. But a man that's going to try to put his team onto the podium for the first time in program history, number 22, Trey Wilson. And the thing that stands out to me is that field goal and that three-point percentage, partner.
Yeah, Trey Wilson, one of the best players of the OCAA, finished top 10 in scoring, but the biggest thing that thrives for his game is his athleticism. He is so quick to create offense for himself, and he has the ability to do so. And if he's going to have, or if Georgian's going to have any success here this afternoon, it's going to have to go through Trey Wilson. He struggled a bit yesterday. Most of these Grizzlies players did because of that defense from Humber. So he's going to have to get going for Georgian.
Yeah, and when you got to take a look at the other side, you got to look at the man himself, Kyle Brown Physicus, KBF. Former Humber Hawk, a former sixth man of the year. Kyle went to St. Clair, and he's really blossomed his play. He was really good with the Humber Hawks, but it seems like he's a star out there at St. Clair.
Star indeed. All-star this season in the OCAA is KBF, and you mentioned it. His game has just blossomed with St. Clair, getting more of an opportunity. He started in most games this season. 24 points in the loss yesterday. He was a big reason why that game was close in the first half. He had over 20 points in the first half. He's going to have another big performance along with Jacob Masters in order for St. Clair to get on the podium.
Yeah, and we take another look here. Uzziah Glasgow, fantastic stats for him. Field goal over 50%, and that's tough to do. You're scoring on half of your shots taken on the season.
Yeah, Glasgow also one of the better players in the OCAA, and Georgian is known for their athleticism. He had a good game yesterday, picked up double-digit scoring, and another one of those guys that is going to have to be key in order for Georgian to get going on offense, and then, like you mentioned it, get on the podium for the first time. St. Clair obviously has something to play for. Georgian has something to play for, trying to pick up their first medal in program history.
Yeah, man, we see the teams here all lined up, all ready to go. And we are just seconds away from starting this one. We're going to throw it over to our PA announcer for the player introductions and the national anthem.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Nest. You're at the Humber Athletic Center for the OCAA Men's Basketball Championship bronze medal game between the Georgian Grizzlies and the St. Clair Saints. At this time, we would ask you to please stand up if you're able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. it's time to welcome your officials for the game. Crew Chief Kayla Dawson, Caleb Chua, and Andrew Yan. Let's welcome the starting lineups for both the teams. Firstly, for the Georgian Grizzlies. Leading off from Toronto, a 6'1" guard, number 1, Kiwante Anderson. From Paris, France, a 6'5" guard, number 3, Jean Mercier. From Vaughan, Ontario, a 6'3" guard, number 10, Uzziah Glasgow. From Barrie, Ontario, a 6'5" forward, number 22, Trey Wilson. And from the Dominican Republic, a 6'6" forward, number 33, is Alberto Lopez. The head coach is Chad Bewley. And now it's time to welcome the starting 5 for the St. Clair Saints. From Toronto is a 6'3" guard, number 4, Jacob Masters. From Windsor, Ontario, a 6' guard is number 7, Kyle Brown Fazikas. From Michigan, a 6'3" guard, number 9, is Amari Fry. From Windsor, Ontario, a 6'7" forward, number 14, is Mozzie Tia. And from Pickering, a 6'2" forward, number 23, Donnell Petty. The head coaches are Brandon Segan and Mike Matthew Sykes.
Well, there you have it. Player introductions done. The national anthem complete. We are moments away from starting the bronze medal matchup. Again, it should be a fantastic one, to say the least, against Zach Benoit alongside Kyle Dalton for this one. And Kyle, can't wait for this one to get underway.
The offenses are going to be on full display, I think, here in this one. We saw both teams get in the 80s yesterday in the big game against St. Clair and Durham. Georgian's offense was stalled a bit yesterday by Humber's defense, so I'm sure they're going to try to get their offense going early. It should be a good one.
Tip-off is won and grabbed by Kyle Brown Fazikas. Again, a guy that was insane yesterday is really the only way to put it. Going up, layup, and first points for the Saints. That's going to be Mozzie Tia.
Yeah, Tia had 11 yesterday and picked up 5 personal fouls late in that fourth quarter, so a nice start for Tia to get things going.
Tia also an all-Canadian player for the side of the St. Clair Saints. The Grizzlies going up, and there's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Tia. Georgian will go to the line to shoot 2, and it's going to be Uzziah Glasgow. Glasgow, first free throw is good, and you can hear the cheering section. St. Clair, we know how well they travel here. The Georgian Grizzlies, they've brought out some of their cheering section as well. Maybe don't have the drums that the Saints section has, but they're still going to make a lot of noise. This program, again, looking for their first medal in the history of the Georgian Grizzly basketball men's program. St. Clair swinging it around the outside. KBF looking down low to Tia. Mid-range Jay, the spin around, not going to go, but we'll get 2 shots going to the line. That's going to be Darnell Peddle.
Yeah, it's the veteran, the 5th-year player, Darnell Petty there, who will go to the line. A couple early fouls back and forth. It was a pretty intense environment in both games yesterday. Every call is so critical. Every team wants that one possession to go their way or that one call to go their way. And so far, Both teams with a couple trips to the line.
Really just being a scoring fest, kind of like what you said. These two offenses, they got nothing left else to prove. Now you just kind of fight for that medal in your final game of the OCAA season. Looking around the outside, at the top of the key is Anderson. Guarded closely by Petty. Cut inside, Wilson goes up, not gonna fall. Can he get his own rebound? No, it's off his hands, out of bounds. St. Clair, they'll get possession. Early on, we're seeing the St. Clair defense just be so stout, not giving up anything. Tia closely guarded. Masters now down low to Tia. 2 on him, can't get it to fall. Kicked around, rebound by Anderson.
And you can see that's what St. Clair's trying to do early on, is find the all-Canadian as in Tia. They give credit to Lopez there, sticking with Tia early on.
They go down to Glasgow, and he finds it with a little nice hook for the layup.
Yeah, nice scoop and score there by Glasgow. Highlighted him in the pregame as well. Going to be one of those key players for Georgian if they're going to pick up a medal here this afternoon.
So there's a foul on Cavante Anderson. He was pushed the player out of bounds. St. Clair had possession, and St. Clair cash it with a KBF 3.
So smooth is Kyle Brown-Fizikis. Another player we highlighted, and a big 3 there to kick off the ball game.
Glasgow, that pass goes off his feet and picked up quickly by Amari Fry. Into the corner, Masters, he's popping the 3 and he's not missing.
We knew the offenses were going to get cooking here. Letting it all out here for the bronze medal, and Jacob Masters gets on the board.
Trying to find the opening. Wilson, he needs to get hot if this offense wants to start rolling, and Brown-Fizikis, he gets called for the push. So it's his first of the game.
Now it looked like KBF there was just trying to stay with Wilson. Wilson definitely has the height advantage on Brown-Fizikis, so he's going to have to stay physical against Wilson.
The inbound pass here to Anderson, gives off to Wilson. Lopez down low, can't get it to fall. Tia playing some sensational defense early on to Alberto Lopez. Masters is gonna let it fly, but he can't cash it. Petty loses the handles, but it's gonna be a foul once more. So the chop on the arm.
Petty, the only fifth-year player on St. Clair. So his final game in the OCAA.
Into the corner, they find Masters once more, and Jacob Masters early on, he's not missing from 3.
Yeah, Masters, couple threes here early on, him and KBF letting it fly.
Anderson finds it. Ooh, trying to let it fly once more. St. Clair not afraid to shoot the 3 early on here. Wilson, can he get heated up quickly? Off the rim, not gonna fall. Tia gets the rebound. They kick it out to Fry. Fry into the corner, trying to get it to Masters. It's back in the possession. Masters has another corner 3, and it's not gonna go. Glasgow in and out of the hands, and it's gonna be St. Clair ball.
St. Clair is letting it fly right now. Masters put up already 4 or 5 three-pointers. This team only shot 22% from 3 yesterday in the loss. A big reason why they didn't get it. Well, this is a deep one.
Oh, and Fry lets it fly. Amari Fly gets his first 3 of the game. Wilson charging to the net, and KBF, strong defense, pokes that out of bounds. Georgia will still have possession. Anderson up top, gives it away here. Fry He's trying to cut inside. We can't find an opening. Gives it off to Tia. Easy layup right there.
Everything cooking right now for St. Clair. They're getting whatever they want on the outside, and Tia's doing his thing down low.
The cut low. Glasgow, mid-range J, not going to go. Tia tried to get the rebound, and it's in and out of his hands. I'm going to look at it right here. Fry cuts down low to Tia, and he gets that wide open look. St. Clair trying to return to the podium for the first time since the 2023 season, where they won their first ever program gold. The Saints had 5 silvers and 3 bronzes before that gold medal. They try to get it to the newly entered in number 6, that is, Jomar De La Rosa.
Yeah, De La Rosa had an excellent game yesterday. 14 points off the bench for Georgian. It was a little bit of a spark plug for them. And checking in here 5 minutes in.
Try to get into the corner, tipped off hands, and still gonna be St. Clair ball.
And Georgian looks a little bit tight right now on offense. They haven't really been able to get it moving the way that they are known for. And when Wilson is also not getting the shots that he usually gets, it's a big reason why their offense can stall at times.
Tia down low with the big hook, and players fighting for the rebound. De La Rosa, he gets it. Here comes Anderson over the timeline. Anderson kicks it out to Wilson. He pops the 3. It's off the rim, not going. Petty with the rebound.
And Georgian's going to need those ones from Wilson to drop here this afternoon.
Petty, he's pulling up, and just short, but rebound by Tia. Only blue jerseys around him, and he's still fighting. Bouncing off, got the board again. Tia keeping the play alive. Fry now beyond the arc. Guarded closely, back inside to Tia. Tia spinning, Tia puts it up. Can't finish the play. What a single-hand effort it was right there by Tia, number 14 in white. Georgian looking for something here. Glasgow loses the rebound, and it's going to be St. Clair ball.
Yeah, the offense right now, like I mentioned, just seems a little tight here, not free-flowing like they're used to, as maybe they'll try to get a different look here. Jason Sachet checks in for Wilson, who gone pointless here.
Fry has done a good job distributing the ball. Masters is pulling up, but it's a little bit short. De La Rosa rebounds it. They try to kick it out quickly, and Masters looking like a wide receiver going up to grab that one. Swinging into the corner. Fry off balance. Up to Petty. He's cutting in. Masters, he loses control. And here comes Anderson the other way. Anderson finishes it off. KBF quickly behind him, though. Petty to Masters in the corner. Lets it fly. Not going.
There you go. Let's see if Georgian can create something. They got a fast break point. Now you got to stop. See if they can cut this to single digits here.
De La Rosa to Sachi. Mid-range jumpers not falling, rebounded by Petty. Masters goes baseline. Masters trying to get the layup, not gonna fall. Grizzlies cutting back. De La Rosa, he's pulling up from beyond the arc, in and out of the rim. KBF rebound.
I know that one did drop for De La Rosa, but you kind of have to like a little bit here how this Georgian offense is starting to pick up the last couple possessions. Seem a little more comfortable with Sachet now in the game. He had a big performance against Sheridan in the quarterfinals, had 42 points. So he has the ability to get going from offense and from distance. So see if they can get him going with Wilson struggling a little bit right now.
You always got to look to your spark plugs. Sachet being one of those. They swing outside. St. Clair's not afraid to shoot the 3 early on here. That one in and out of the rim right there. Galdo 2-2. De La Rosa closely guarded here. Popping a three is Anderson, not gonna fall. Rebounded by Sachet. He goes up with the right, can't go. Sachet's battling 2-2 for it. Anderson picking it up. Pulling up for three, not gonna fall. In and out. St. Clair, open line, and looks like it's gonna be a foul, I believe.
Yeah, Marseille there got some of the ball, but also the body. So that'll send Reed Messiah as we get a look here. Yeah, right on the head top there.
And Marseille checks out of this game. Alberto Lopez coming back in, as well as Sarah Christie.
Strong year for Reed Messiah in his first year in the OCAA as he sends the back half of that free throw in. 7 points on the season, averaging. And a good piece off the bench for this St. Clair squad.
Especially as a first-year player. Proves volumes how much the coach trusts you. Lopez, he steps back for three, and he's cashing it. Alberto Lopez strikes.
Lopez doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but when he does, he shoots it at over 40%. So he's got the trust of his team to lay him out.
KBF down low, trying to spin around. High off the glass, and Kyle Brown-Fazekas, my Lord, great move down low.
KBF, he can do it from the outside, and he can lift his way through the defense, and he does that on that play.
Lopez guarded closely in the mid-range. It's not going to go. Reed Messiah cuts up with the right hand. Can't get it to finish. Two players trying to go for the rebound, but ends up in the arms of the Grizzlies, and I think KBF is going to be the one with the foul.
Yeah, a couple of St. Clair players and a colliding down there was Cazalet and Tutu, both going after the ball, and I think you mentioned the ball ended up in the Georgian hands.
And here the St. Clair faithful is being extremely loud. Sachet couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by De La Rosa.
Sachet gets some good looks, but can't finish down low.
De La Rosa, he's pulling up for three. Not gonna go. Trying to pull the rebound was Christie. And called for the travel is Reed Messiah, and he is not happy.
Yeah, I don't blame him. St. Clair's got a little bit of a case here. It looked like the ball got tipped out of the hands of Reed Messiah. He doesn't like the call. You can see them there. Number 6 still talking to the official. Tough break there for St. Clair. Georgian will get the ball here. They've been kind of stuck at this 10 mark, Zach, for a little bit, so let's see if they cut it within the single digits.
Yeah, haven't really been able to get closer, and another foul is called. Trying to see if both teams are in the bonus right now. St. Clair 1 away. Georgian is in the bonus. So if they foul, St. Clair just get free throws. There's a lot of talking going on right now. It looked like number 2, Zara Christie, and 13, Ahmed Kazale. That's not falling. Kazale, he is still doing a lot of talking, this time with Lopez behind the play. Things are getting scrappy here, partner, between these two squads.
Yeah, he just bumped into 2-2 there. Intensity is high here for bronze medal. You gotta love that. As Wilson's gonna try to check in, or already got time on the floor here, Zach. The first of the quarters, both teams going back and forth. And you gotta love it here. Both teams want it. Georgian want their first medal ever. The Saints, like you mentioned, looking to get back on the podium. And it's a 10-point ball game, but it's A lot of ball left here this afternoon.
There is a lot of action still to go between these two teams for bronze. And it should be a great action, really, the rest of the way through. This was the Glasgow layup from earlier in the quarter. But you mentioned it, you know, Grizzlies, they're stuck right now in that 10-point deficit. They're trying to get it back, but St. Clair, every time the Grizzlies answer, they're answering right on back, giving themselves a nice cushion here. My partner, like the old saying goes, anything can happen.
Yeah, they're getting good looks. The last few possessions for Georgian, they've had good looks. With Sachet down low a couple times, he hasn't been able to strike. But in their first 2 games of this postseason run for Georgian, they had 2 big performances. Wilson with 27 points in the win to open up the postseason against Conestoga, and then Sachet with a big 42-point performance against Sheridan. But they just haven't had that here this weekend. Yesterday, their leading scorer, Marseille, had 12. And today, it's been a struggle here. Only 11 points combined here in this first quarter. So they need that offense. The offense that got them here into the Final Four. They need it to get going if they're going to get on the podium.
And St. Clair, they're just going to continue to play their game as Petty pulling up for the 3 in the corner. He's cashing.
That's their game, the 3-pointer. They shoot the most threes. They make the most threes. And they shoot them at the best percentage in the OCAA. And they're showing it off here this afternoon.
Shot clock turned off, 15 left to go. They go down low to Lopez. Lopez swinging it back up top. Sachet, 6, 5, and he cashes the layup. St. Clair, 2 seconds, have a chance to get off one shot. They're not going to do it. So it will be an 11-point lead after 1. The St. Clair Saints, they come out hot. Not missing from beyond the arc, it feels like. Up 24-13.
Yeah, you gotta like where your things are at right now for their St. Clair. If you're St. Clair, they're playing free. That's what it seems like. And like you said, they're shooting threes, they're making threes. And Georgian, nice finish there by Sachet just a moment ago. Nice to see him get going, but I think for Georgian, it's just a matter of trying to find that consistency here in the second quarter. Zach, it's not easy to get things going, especially after such an emotional day yesterday for both these teams. You know how bad they wanted to play in the gold medal game, but it'll take a little bit to get going here in this bronze medal game, but still a great opportunity for both these teams to pick up a medal.
For sure. And we have the stats from that first quarter in St. Clair. I mean, talk about the 3 points, partner. 12 shot, 5 have been hit. I mean, they are not afraid to shoot from beyond the arc.
They are not. I mean, like you mentioned, it's the last game of the season for both these teams. So let it fly. Why not?
As a very famous man once said, why not let it fly?
We talked about Georgian struggles a little bit. They're shot 25% from the field in that first quarter, 1 of 8 from 3. So there's your difference right there. On the other side for St. Clair, 40% from 3, and right around where they want to be.
And a quick and early foul here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's a physical matchup we've seen since Sachet has checked into the game. Him and Tutu have been battling down low.
If you take a look at the scoring for St. Clair, they did a fantastic job spreading it out amongst their starters. And the points go like this: 6, 5, 3, 4, and 5 by all the starters. Only 1 point was scored off the bench. Fadeaway J by Lopez, not going to go. And St. Clair get the bucket and the foul. Talk about coming out hot here. 26-13.
Reed Messiah, we highlighted him a moment ago. Having a good first season in the OCAA and a nice finish. And we'll go to the line as he gives a little hello to Lopez on the way back to the free throw line. issue here. There was some confusion with the referee, so they're going to count the free throw. Georgian doesn't like it.
So what happened was the ref signaled for 2 shots initially, and there was only one because it was the bucket and the foul. So they did give him the point on top of the bucket. So it's 27-13. Reed Messiah was making the case of saying, well, I already shot the ball when you blew the whistle.
And it looked like the whistle happened before the shot, but interesting one either way.
Well, it's in the past now. These two teams just got to battle. Wilson, he's trying to get hot. His fadeaway jumper off the rim, not going to go. Rebounded by the Saints. Ooh, the active hand's almost taking it away. Reed Messiah drives the lane. Reed Messiah, he has been red hot here in this bronze medal match.
Yeah, but that happened on the top there. Wilson went for the steal, missed, and allowed Reed Messiah to cut down low. And an easy bucket. Clair pulling away right now.
Wilson pulling up for 3 off the rim, and if this Grizzly team wants to strike back, they need their red-hot star in Trey Wilson to start scoring. Just got to get him more looks, I think is the key thing.
Definitely is. He's got a few here, but he just hasn't been able to get going. Still looking for his first bucket of the game.
Lopez and Wilson get subbed off here. Torigny, number 7 comes on, as well as number 15, Brownridge. St. Clair, they still have possession, but look at the defense down low. Nothing but blue jerseys. And they'll get the possession right on back. Trailing here, 29-13. The Grizzlies, if they want to start making this comeback, they got to start now. Trying to swing it to the corner. De La Rosa, he's going down. De La Rosa goes up. And there's no call. There was contact, no call. Petty, why not let it fly? Not gonna go though. But the Saints get the rebound once more. Little spinorama underneath, can't fall. Brownridge trying to get the rebound. He's not gonna be able to hold on to it. They swing it right back up to the 5th-year man, and he gets called for the travel.
Yeah, but you gotta love the second and third effort chances there for St. Clair, keeping the possession alive. Petty there just a little too quick on his move. This Georgian offense, it has been stalled here in this game. They had a couple moments there where you thought it could get going. But without Wilson doing his thing, this offense right now is struggling.
Sachet, the bank is open. 126 on a Sunday afternoon. Reed Messiah, he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
That's the defense, though, for Georgian that just collapsed down low and left Reed Messiah, who's having a solid start to his game, 9 points off the bench. And it's St. Clair who's doubled up their lead right now, and Georgian looking for answers.
Biggest thing right now that Georgian they need to figure out a way to shut down the 3-point shooting of St. Clair. They have not been able to. The Saints are doing everything in their power right now, getting open looks.
It starts on the defensive side. The energy seems to be a little bit low here for Georgian. See some miscommunication down low on that switch, and then leaves Reed Messiah wide open with a straight-on triple.
So, partner, I thought I recognized Alberto Lopez, and he was a former St. Clair Saint, so maybe a little bit of, revenge game in this one here as he tries to beat his former squad. In St. Clair, he appeared in 7 games in his 2nd year. And back in 21-22, he was with the Saints and then now with the Grizzlies.
A little bit of personal energy maybe for Lopez here this afternoon.
All kinds of storylines going on here. Grizzlies, though, looking to try to get their offense rolling. It's stalled a little bit. Almost gets it poked away. Sachet down low, swinging it up and getting the basket is Christie.
There you go, a little bit more movement down low for Georgian. They swing it down low. Nice pass there by Sachet.
The biggest thing you need right now for St. Clair is you need to get them a stop. But the Saints, they come marching in, and it's Reed Messiah. His three-pointer's not going to go this time.
Here's your stop. See if they can push the offense here.
Christie cutting around, not going to find an open lane. De La Rosa now trying to get into the big man. Sachet, it's bouncing around, hasn't been controlled yet. Sachet goes up, count the bucket. No, he's going to get called for the double dribble.
Yeah, double dribble there. See, the Grizzlies didn't like that call. Christie not too happy. Christie's got some energy to him as well. He's trying to pick up his team here off the bench. Like you said, St. Clair, their offense from three is rolling.
It's been a battle between Elijah Loader-Frame and Zaire Christie. Those two have been going at it really all game. Here's Masters back out there. Masters, a three-point specialist, but this time called for the travel. Grizzlies, again, another good stop, but you got to score on these offensive attempts. Zaire Christie, he's been the guy that you've used to try to get the spark back. Pulling up, and not going to be able to cash. Pushing it to Masters, he's in the corner. Guarded, though, by the newly entered Agok. Rebounded by the Grizzlies, and they're going to take it right back out. Going to be a foul on Loader-Frame, and the Grizzlies will have possession in the inbound here. Mari Fry checking back into this one for a Loader-Frame. Tourigny inbounding it here. Gives it off to De La Rosa. Georgian, they need this offense to start sparking here. Christie almost has it there. Bats it away, but it's going to be a foul. Zaire Christie, I believe that's his first.
Christie, a little frustration right now, but you kind of like where his game is at. He stays aggressive, he's looking for some contact, and maybe a trip to the line, so he'll check out here. And Glass, yeah, will check back in.
So correction, that was his second foul, and he gets taken out of this one. Uzziah Glasgow, he comes back out. Down low to the All-Canadian. Tia right back into this game and right back to making an impact. De La Rosa cuts down low. Agok gets up there with the right arm.
Yeah, really nice swing pass there by De La Rosa. Finds the open man.
Reed Messiah now. Trying to cut around. They swing it around in the corner. Wide open for three. It's not going to fall. That was 2-2. Popping it. Just couldn't find it. Fry now. Baseline. Fry. The reversal.
Nice finish by Fry. Late in the shot clock. Just trying to create some offense. Try to get something up. And a nice finish.
Tourigny. His threes cashing. St. Clair, they've been in clear control of this game. And it's Fry once more. Tourigny called for the foul. And are they going to call it on the floor?
They call it De La Rosa on the help defense there. We'll see. And they're going to say 2 shots. So Fry will head to the line.
Side of Georgia, they're not happy with some of the calls that have happened here.
Yeah, even yesterday in the game against Humber, visibly the Georgian bench was frustrated with how the calls were going. Timeout on the floor here from St. Clair as lead is grown to 15 here. It was 11 heading into the second quarter. St. Clair has continued the offense that they've had throughout this game.
And again, these are two of the best offenses in the OCAA. When you look at the side of St. Clair, they have 5 players averaging double digits in points. Darnell Petty, the fifth-year man, is the lowest right there with 10, but he's made a massive impact today. And for the side of the Grizzlies, they have 4 players that are averaging 10 or more. And really, when you look at it, it's Trey Wilson. You need to get him going at some point in this game and trying to figure things out right there. And, you know, so far in this one, we've seen Jacob Masters really performing well. And partner, three-point specialist Jacob Masters at is, look at that percentage, 41.7.
Yeah, Masters is one of the better players in the OCAA. Finished top 10 in scoring, top 10. And like you mentioned, that three-point percentage margin is just outstanding. Struggled a little bit yesterday, had 13 points, but from the field goal perspective was a little low for his liking, but he's picked up his pace here this afternoon.
He's a shot creator, really, is what he is for the side of the Saints. Turigny off to Anderson. They're just swinging around quickly outside. Glasgow goes up, awkwardly bouncing it in, and how about that? Uzziah Glasgow gets a basket there.
I think the goal here for Georgian, if you can bring this into single digits heading into the second half, I think you feel pretty good about where you're at here with how their offense has been playing.
Still a ton of basketball left to be played. 3 minutes left in this second quarter, a whole entire second half, but Tia, what a game he is having.
A nice play there by Masters. He found the mismatch down low for Tia, found him in an easy bucket.
Turigny pulling up deep, and it's not gonna go. Masters with the rebound. Masters trying to float it up. And it's gonna be a blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2. For the entirety of that first quarter, it felt like the Grizzlies were at a 10-point hole, and for this quarter, it's the 15. The Saints, their offense has continued to grow. Grizzlies a little bit of a struggle trying to find that offense early on in the second quarter. Masters gets his first shot to fall. And 2 go in for Masters. Gawk down low, it's losing it. Going to be called a kick ball violation on St. Clair as players are crashing to the floor everywhere here.
The Grizzlies with the possession, 14 on the shot.
Anderson, he gets the inbound. Glasgow into the corner, Turigny. He can't find anybody open. Down low, Anderson in and out of the hands.
I think Anderson was surprised that pass got to him. It was actually a nice play by Turigny. And Anderson pointed his chest saying, my bad. He was surprised I went through the...
Yeah, he said, my bad, slips off the hands. But again, those are good offensive looks by Georgian. They just haven't been able to capitalize.
And Wilson will check back in soon on the next stoppage.
KBF checked back into this one. He's working with Tia. KBF pulling up for 3. Kyle Brown-Fazikis.
And it's just the double team down low. Tia, his presence They double team him, and he kicks it back out to KBF and a wide open three.
Sachet down low, multiple on him, and it's Kyle Brown-Fazikis. I believe that's getting the foul.
Yeah, on KBF.
So I think that's his third. And that's big for the side of Georgian because Kyle Brown-Fazikis, he's going to be on minute restrictions here because of how many fouls he has in a certain time in the game.
Yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on. Definitely helps that St. Clair has grown their lead here. This is a guy that can get going. Like I mentioned before, he had that huge game against Sheridan in the postseason. He's got a chance. Sachet will check out now, but Wilson, Zach, he's still looking for his first bucket of the game. They need him to get going here.
He's got to figure it out, and I'm sure he will soon. But Trey Wilson, really the only reason the Grizzlies aren't closer in this game is because their leading scorer has been getting shut down quickly early on in this one. Torigny gets it, kicking it quickly to Wilson. Wilson, he's going to go baseline. Wilson, the spinning shot, let it fall, and use that as momentum for Trey Wilson. He gets his first bucket of the game here with 1:50 left to go in the second.
What a play by Wilson. Doesn't settle for three, takes on the defense. And the scoop under the basket here as we're going to get a turnover from St. Clair.
Could that be the momentum that Georgian needed to turn this around and close this gap?
But like you said, I think that's big for Wilson. That was a tough bucket. And to go under the basket with contact for his first field goal of the game. Get cooking here is Trey Wilson.
Torigny and Glasgow working together at the top. Masters, what a job done. The active hands on defense.
And St. Clair, I mean, we got to give them credit too on the defensive side. This Georgian offense has struggled, but it's partly due to some of the defense from St. Clair. Nice play by Masters.
Popping a three-pointer, Reed Messiah. Oh my. Anderson goes up and he'll go to the line to shoot two. I think the message in the second half for Georgian is how the heck do we stop the three-point shooting of the Saints? It has been efficient, it has been electric. St. Clair showing why they had the best offense in the West Division. As Anderson, he sinks the first.
Yeah, that's what they do. They shoot the three ball extremely well. Reed Messiah having himself a game, 12 points.
Masters here. Trying to swing it around. Agak, well, he'll get it. Passing it up here. Driving to the lane. Easy, clean layup for Marseille. Offensive foul on Masters. Now, partner, I'm taking a look between these two teams, and you see here the steal leading to the basket, but again, points. St. Clair number 1, Georgian number 2. Points per game, St. Clair number 1, Georgia number 2. Do you see a trend here with these offenses?
Yeah, as Wilson steps out of bounds, but no, for sure. I mean, these coming in, we knew these two teams were the two best offenses in the league. But St. Clair has shown why they're the best three-point shooting team.
Averaging 34.5%. That's first in the OCAA, and then on the side of Georgia, and they're averaging 33.3. So it's a 1% discrepancy between the two. But St. Clair early on, they're showing why they live or die by the three. They're swinging it out again. Fry. Agok, though, active hands, diving for the ball. Martial going up. Count the bucket and the foul.
And he has a word to the St. Clair fans who pointed up to the scoreboard right now. It's a 14-point ball game, but what a play there that was by Marseille. Creates some of the turnover and then a nice finish. Back-to-back buckets for him. And you see that St. Clair fans getting on Marseille right now at the free throw line. He's giving it back.
He's pointing at the scoreboard now. Because again, there's still tons of game left to go. You never know what's going to happen. Marseille goes to 3 points here. So 16 left to play in the first half. St. Clair leading at 48-35. How massive would it be to cut this lead down to 10 if you're Georgian? But the Saints are going to have that last shot. Reed Masai cutting down low. He's going to get fouled, and Gavante Anderson cannot believe it.
And we're going to get double text here. Wilson, it looks like, and Reed Mazaya potentially. And you can see they were chatting a little bit. And led to double text. Intensity is heated, no doubt.
Emotion's getting high, partner.
Yes.
Everyone wants to walk away with a medal.
A lot on the line here. So it's going to be double text here on Wilson.
Only question I have is why can't we be friends? I heard this phrase a long time ago. You say waffle. We are all friends. Friends love each other. But each other's 2 words, so it's really waffle love.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at that. Got to tell them at halftime.
That's the inspiration at halftime. First shot, Reed Masai, he cashes it. So again, there was a foul on the play, so I believe St. Clair's getting 3 shots.
It looks like it'll just be 2. Double text, so I think they offset.
So substitutions coming in, and you're absolutely correct, partner.
Let's see if Georgia can get a quick bucket here with 3 seconds left. You mentioned, cut it into single digits. They won't be able to do that, but a bucket here to end the half. They'll have maybe 1 possession to get here, but that could give them a little bit of momentum. Right now, St. Clair is playing so well, and you talked about their 3-point shooting is off the charts here today. So for St. Clair, it's kind of keep doing what you're doing. Their defense has been good. Their offense has been good for Georgian. Their defense has picked up a little bit here in this second quarter, but you really need to get the offense cooking here. It's been better in this second quarter. It's got to continue into the second half.
And you're absolutely correct on that, partner. And you got to get it going somehow. Somehow, some way, you got to get the offense rolling. And we know it's going to happen. At some point in this game, the offense for Georgian is going to get going. But St. Clair, their offense from the jump has been electric. Really, every aspect of it has been hitting. The 3-pointers are going down. The layups, the good looks down low, they're cashing those. And then at the line, they have been just money. That's why they're up 50-35 here in this one. Look at the defense here, how pushed up they are. Glasgow, he's going up with a floater and it's not going to fall. That's how the first half ends. 15-point lead for the St. Clair Saints, who are 1 half away from an OCAA bronze.
And it was an excellent half for St. Clair. They came out firing on offense. Georgian's offense stalled in that first quarter. They picked up in the second quarter. But St. Clair right now in control of this one. But we've seen it time and time again. It's not over till it's over. One more half to play, and Georgian is still in this ballgame. Should be a fantastic finish.
You are absolutely correct, partner. It's not over till it's over, but stay tuned. We'll be right back here. And this is just some highlights from that first half. So, like I said, stay with us. We'll be back with more OCAA bronze medal action in about 14 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Just a minute. You still have one more shot, all right? Take your time, focus. All good, Patrick. Thank you so much for coming in, though. Still a volunteer shot, still going on. All right, everybody, we will be having the same OCAA Super Cash contest in the next game in the gold medal match. So make sure you get yourself some tickets and go to the hall station table to register yourself for that one. Until then, we'll see you in the second half.
Welcome back to the OCAA bronze medal matchup between the Georgian Grizzlies and the St. Clair Saints. Zach Benoit alongside Kyle Dalton. And Kyle, what a first half it was. St. Clair, they came out punching, not missing, it felt like, from beyond the three-point line. The Grizzlies, they had their moments, but they weren't able to get things generated as quickly as you want. You can see the percentages right there.
Yeah, it's a tale of two sides. The St. Clair offense was moving greatly. On the other side, Georgian, they struggled on offense in that first quarter. It picked up in the second quarter. They scored 13 in the first, 22nd in the second, and they shot the ball extremely well in that second quarter. But it's the big thing is stopping this St. Clair offense. 45% from the field, and it's tough to win ball games when the opponent is giving up 45%.
Now the Grizzlies, they got momentum back a little bit in that closing stages of that first half, but the Saints, again, they weren't missing. And Fry, he has an open mid-range jumper, and he starts this half off for the Saints electric. Nothing but net there.
And this St. Clair team came out of the halftime on the floor practicing for probably 10 minutes before Georgian even got on the floor. So lots of conversations happening in that locker room.
Anderson went up there, and he wanted the call, not going to get it. Petty into the corner, KBF, and it's a high off the backboard, rebounded by Wilson. And Wilson, a player that needs to get going here for the Grizzlies. It's your last game of the 2024-5 season, and you got to get yourself going here. Amari Fry, he's pulling up from deep, not going to go. Glasgow trying to get the rebound. KBF battling down low. He comes away with it, goes up, not going to get it to fall. Rebounded here by Marcy, into the corner, Lopez, and called the travel.
And Brown Fazekas thought he got hit on the way up there. The previous possession, didn't get the call. But this is a huge few minutes here for Georgian. If they don't get it together here offensively and defensively, it could pull away even further where they won't have enough time to catch up.
KBF guarded closely by Anderson, going down low to Tia. Tia goes baseline. Fry in the corner. They're doing a really good job. Masters wide open for three, and his shot's not going to go. Taking it the other way. Down low, Glasgow. A lot of contact, goes up for the second chance effort, and that's a big bucket by Uzziah Glasgow. Mid-range jumper by Petty, not going to fall, so maybe Georgian now trying to get momentum back on their side, still trailing by 15. Glasgow, no call, and he wanted it on Tia there. Fry pulling up for three, he's cashing.
And it's just, you think at one side you're going to get some momentum for Georgian. They don't get the call, they don't get the bucket, and then next thing you know, another three ball, this time from Fry.
Glasgow down low, he gets another one. Now it's Amari Fry guarded closely here. Lopez picks up the assignment. KBF going up. KBF high off the glass, rebounded by Tia. Tia puts it right back up. The second chance effort has been massive for the Saints here. Just going bucket for bucket with the Grizzlies. Anderson, he pulls up for a three of his own, and he cashes that. Nothing but net.
Yeah, good start for Anderson. Another one of those guys who can get going a little bit.
The closest this lead got was a 10-point lead. That was early in the first. Fry pulling up for another three. It's not going to fall on the backside. Tia gets the rebound. Gives it up to Masters beyond the arc once more. Masters drives down low. Masters goes up, and the foul on number 4.
There's a straight-on triple there by Anderson.
Grizzlies, number 10, Uzziah Glasgow. Second personal foul for him.
Glasgow, his second personal foul. Masters will go to the line shooting 2. We saw the percentages, Kyle, early in that first half for the Saints. They have just dominated really the entirety of this game. 59-42 is the score. The Grizzlies looking to try to get some offense rolling here in the second half. Wilson pulling up for three and still can't get it to fall. Bounces off the rim about 9 times, it feels like. Tia just goes straight to the lane and tipped away. Marseille, really good job down low.
It is still St. Clair ball, 18 seconds on the shot clock.
This will be a big defensive stop here if the Grizzlies are able. KBF, Fry, it's bouncing around, swinging it out into the corner. Petty for three. Cashing it is the fifth-year man.
And the ball's moving around for St. Clair. Extra pass by Masters over at Petty. You mentioned the fifth-year man having a great game.
Wilson, he's trying to get going. Lopez, why not pull up for three? Big man, his second of the game.
He'll take it. Nice friendly roll.
It's an 18-point lead right now. Cutting down low to the corner, Masters. He's been an architect from beyond the arc. Tia, he gets the rebound. He goes up at the left, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Mazin Tia has been an absolute force down low for the St. Clair Saints.
Yeah, it's a mismatch for most people, even with Lopez, at the height he is. And you can see there, that was Wilson who got caught with the foul coming down there on Tia, but Mazin Tia is so good at finding those rebounds. Obviously, with the reach that he has at 6'7", that long wingspan, he's able to create offense for himself off of misses. And that one circles around and through.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed it, partner Trey Wilson. He got subbed off and he walked completely behind the bleachers here. It's just been a frustrating day for number 22. Obviously, he expects higher of himself. He expects to be leading this team in scoring right now. It's just been a tough day. The Saints have shut him down completely.
Yeah, tough day for him yesterday as well.
Christie, his shot goes in and out, rebounded by Petty.
Only 7 points for Wilson yesterday.
Masters gets the rebound, and it just seems like that's been the story. KBF pulling up for three, not going to go. Rebounded by Anderson. Lopez gets in, gives it right back to Anderson as he's getting up. Gavante Anderson, and no call. They swing into the corner. Fry sidestepping, pulling up, let it fly. Hamari Fry.
Fry created a step, waited for the defender to fly by, and the patience pays off for number 9. Having himself a game as well. 15 points for Fry.
Looking solid right now is Amari Fry. Marseille for three, not going to go. Rebounded. Glasgow going up. Second chance effort. Fry looking for Masters. Behind the back to Tia. Oh, man, that would have been a highlight play if it was able to hit Christie. He couldn't handle that pass, too hot.
Master showed off the skill set there. Yeah, what a play that would have been. It's a little too tight of a pass there for Tia. But this Georgian offense has been better lately, but the only thing is they haven't been able to stop this St. Clair offense. It's been a little bit better.
Fry guarded closely by Lopez. Masters wide open. He's not gonna miss those. This lead, it is growing. 70-47 is the score.
And another look here at the three ball. Fry with draws the extra defender, and then Masters with a triple. Another wide open three, and a lot of these threes, Zach, that St. Clair has made, there hasn't really been much contest on the defensive side.
It's just been the ball movement of St. Clair. It's been so good. down low. Wide open is 2-2 for the layup.
And Tia shows off his creativity, able to create some offense from defense to offense for Tia.
Anderson at the top. He's pulling up for three. In and out of the rim, rebounding. Loader. He pulls it in. Loader frame, that is. And now he has it guarded closely by Christie. 2-2 on the side, trying to go up and get it. Sachet. He has it, trying to slow the pace down. Guarded close by 2. Lopez in the corner, letting it fly again. Not going to fall. 2-2 going up, get the board. Look how quickly St. Clair transitioned from defense to offense. Loader, frame, popping the three. It's not going to go. Brown Fazekas couldn't get the three, or excuse me, the rebound. Sachet, he's cutting inside, gets it blocked. Sachet, second chance effort, not going to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul was scored on the St. Clair Saints, number 22, on Rojuju. Second was a foul on him. Team foul, number 1.
Sachet, look at that, gets the contact, goes up for the second.
Yeah, 2-2 couldn't stay on his feet there. Sachet's shown some energy here in this game. Only 7 points. Second-year man. Strong season for the Grizzlies, but comes up empty on that trip.
0 for 2 at the line. St. Clair faithful, they're on their feet. Reed Messiah drives the lane. Messiah can't get it to fall, but there's going to be a foul called.
Foul called on the Grizzlies, number 3, Sean Marcellet. Third was a foul. Team foul number 3 for the Grizzlies. Shooting is number 6, Ethan Reed Messiah.
Yeah, just a swipe down there, foul. Our side didn't really like it, but it's called with the foul. And it seems we're getting to a point of no return here. St. Clair pulling away even further here in this third quarter.
Said it best, partner. 73-47 is the score. It's almost a 30-point lead. It's a lead that's been growing just ever so slightly.
The Georgian Grizzlies head coach. Substitution
We
for
got
St. Clair coming in is
Warning given to the head coach of the Grizzlies. Chad Bewley picked up one yesterday as well in the loss versus Humber. Got another one here today. And a nice shot by Marseille.
Again, this is the first match of 2 on the day. The gold medal match between Durham and Humber coming up after this one. The Grizzlies are trying to claw their way back, and they get a big-time 3.
Back-to-back triples for Marseille.
Reed Messiah guarded closely by Anderson. Anderson's just going right to the lane, and to the line he goes to shoot 2.
foul scored on the Grizzlies, number 21, Jason Sachet. First was a foul for him. Team foul number 4 for Georgian Grizzlies.
So Marseille's going to check out with 3 fouls.
21-point lead here in this one.
That's a tough foul there for Marseille. He's kind of creating the offense, just had back-to-back triples. Now he's got to sit on the bench here in foul trouble.
This third quarter just seemed like it zoomed by. First 2 were kind of slow played as both teams were just going back and forth. St. Clair had the lead, and then this one, just the offenses have been rolling for both, really. Neither team has been able to be stopped.
And I know Marseille has 3 fouls, but I think I would roll with him right now. He's kind of your offense, and now he's on the bench late in the third.
Sachet can't get that one to go. Rebounded, De La Rosa. Sachet, second chance effort, not going to go. Agok. And multiple attempts cannot go for the Grizzlies. A player's down on the far side. Charge is called on the Saints.
And De La Rosa with a nice play just to take the contact. So no Wilson on the floor. You mentioned he left and then came back on the bench since being taken out. Haven't seen him back on the floor yet.
De La Rosa to the top. Anderson open for three. It's a big basket, but it's not going to go. So St. Clair, they shut it down once more. Down low, Malcolm Perrin, newly entered. Cuts inside, Sachet. Guarded closely. Three in the key is called.
Another look, really nice pass on the inside there by Reed Mazai, draws the extra defender. And then, like you mentioned, a nice finish down low.
So what was closing in on a 20-point lead, it's now trying to grow back to a 30, are the Saints. Bouncing away, taken by Ser Christie. Christie's going low, trying to get it to De La Rosa, but he can't. St. Clair, they came out with a mission and they're not missing. 18 left to go in the third quarter. Most likely just going to draw this one out as long as they can. Gets poked away, taken by the Grizzlies. Christie, he's there. Christie going up. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, nice play by Christie. Fought through that screen on the defensive side and then poked the ball away from Loader Frame. They've had it kind of a personal battle, like you mentioned before, going at it. And nice play by Christie on that one. As we get a look here at the foul, came on the swipe there from Perrin.
So 7.1 left on the clock. Christie goes to the line to shoot two. He cashes his first. Trying to go 2 for 2 at the line and bouncing out, rebounded by Perrin. Loader Frame trying to get to the line quickly. Loader Frame cuts down low, trying to get it to Perrin. It's bouncing around. Time will expire. So after 3, 78-54, the St. Clair Saints 1 quarter away from a OCAA bronze.
And it's more of the same that we saw in the first 2 quarters. St. Clair's offense just too much for the Grizzlies here this afternoon. And like you said, quarter away from a bronze medal. And the Georgian offense was good in that third quarter like it has been since the first quarter. I mean, this game is not too far-fetched outside of that first quarter, but a slow start for Georgian offensively and a hot start for St. Clair, and they've continued that throughout the game.
Yeah, really nothing else you can say about it. St. Clair, they got the momentum early, and they've been riding that hot hand ever since. The Saints know they're 1 quarter away from a bronze. And when you look at the numbers through it, they have been shooting the three like it's nobody's business. 38% on the day. They were 5 of 12 in the first quarter, 3 of 8 in the second, and 4 of 11. They're not afraid to shoot the ball, partner.
No, they are not. We know what they do. They shoot at a high percentage. And they're firing all cylinders here. And Amari Fry leads the way for the starters with 15 points, but it's Ethan Reed Messiah with an excellent game here today. 18 points off the bench, including 2 of 3 from 3. So he's having himself a heck of a game. On the other side for Georgian, leading the way, Uzziah Glasgow with 12 points as Zach, the gold medal game just about an hour or so away. Humber and Durham. Humber coming off a big victory, 20-point win over this Georgian team yesterday. Durham coming off a big win against St. Clair, 5-point victory. That was a tight contest all the way to the end. Durham pulled away late.
And yeah, it should be a fantastic finals match, partner. Very excited to see how this one goes. At the end of this one, I'll be going over and talking to the player of the game after this bronze medal match, so stay tuned for an interview at the very end of this one.
Might be this man right here.
Yeah, it would not surprise me. Reed Masai has had a fantastic day.
18 points, and he's got a chance for a couple more, so that'd be foreshadowing what's to come here.
On the Georgian Grizzlies, number 7, Luke Turigny. Second was a foul, empty foul, number 1 for the Grizzlies.
Reed Messiah, the shot up, first one is good. St. Clair, 79 points put through 3. Two for two at the line goes the first-year player. Turigny, he's back out on the court. Sachet, the right hand can't get it to go. Rebounds by the fifth-year man, Petty. Darnell Petty playing in his final OCAA game. And how do you think he's feeling if we're looking at the score and knowing he's only a quarter away from going home with a bronze medal in his final game? Fry goes with the floaters, not going to go. Sachet, Turigny, working as a tandem at the top. In the corner, Christie popping the 3. Christie's cashing it. Fry, guarded closely by Turigny. Perrin down low, mid-range, high off the glass.
Don't know if that was on purpose, but it works.
The second-year player, Malcolm Perrin, why not?
Like a couple buckets off the bench for Perrin. And fine. Ooh. Watch out over there.
Almost
And the
crashed
action.
into some of the St. Clair faithful.
The action.
Sachet, he pulls up for 3, trying to go off the glass, it's not going to fall. Here comes Reed Messiah. Messiah with the left,
Ooh.
oh man.
22 for Reed Messiah in his first ever postseason.
2-2, he gets the board. Quickly out to Fry, to 2-2. Oh, he tried to slam it, but it rolls out. Anderson's going up, bucket, and the foul. He'll go to line to shoot for a third.
Anderson takes advantage of a missed dunk there by Tutu, who has a chuckle or two to laugh that one off. But nice finish by Anderson. He's also been good here this afternoon for Georgian. Up to double digits now with that bucket.
Wilson and Glasgow checking back in. Anderson completes that three-point play. So it's a 24-point lead for the Saints. 7 minutes to go. If the Grizzlies want to come back, they're going to need a Christmas miracle, it seems like, partner. Messiah trying to go up with the right and couldn't find it. De La Rosa, there he is, picking up the rebound. They swing it out to Wilson. Wilson drives inside, and Trey Wilson gets another one on the board. Petty guarded quickly, kick ball by the Saints. So another possession going to the Grizzlies. But the scary man of the hour, Mazin Tia, he checks back in. He has had himself a tremendous game.
Yeah, if you're St. Clair right now, Anderson gets fouled. But if you're St. Clair right now, I know it's only it's a 22-point game with under 7 minutes to go, but you don't want to give Georgian any sort of life, any sort of feeling that they can come back into this game. As Anderson came in to throw it down, Fry gets called with a foul.
Technically, it's an 8-possession game.
It is.
I had to do the math there. It took me a little bit. So he gets one on the board, makes it a 21-point lead. And look at this, Georgian. They're playing a little bit more aggressive here in the fourth quarter. Bouncing around. This is exactly how they should have played to start the second half. And the aggressiveness of Georgian coming through here. Trying to battle back, going to the lane, not going to fall. It's bouncing around.
A lot of contact there.
But Wilson, great defensive stop. Can they get the ball away? Glasgow on the floor. Brown Fazekas, he gets the foul. That's his fourth.
And St. Clair can kind of feel some of the energy going into the Georgian side. They check back in Masters. Looks like Masters' night might have been over, but now he's back in.
Anderson down low, Glasgow goes up, and they'll go to the line to shoot for two.
Really nice pass by Anderson. Just set up Glasgow. And this is what Georgia needs to do. They need to attack the rim and stop the clock. It's not a secret that they're battling not only St. Clair, but also time as well. Yep. So if you can get into a situation, we're going to be in bonus situation on the next foul for Georgian. So you keep attacking the rim, you keep stopping the clock, and you keep getting stops, which they've had in the last few possessions.
If Georgia are able to do this where their defense is stepping up and this comeback happens, this might be one of the biggest comebacks we've seen in OCAA playoff history.
We are dreaming right now.
Nothing set in stone yet, obviously.
Georgia trying to make it a reality, but St. Clair, their offense has been excellent here today. They just got to close it out.
St. Clair have been so good, and this is why Amari Fry pulling up, and that's not going to go. Wilson trying to come alive here in the fourth quarter, and if Georgia want to strike back, they need him too. Wilson puts it up, no call, bouncing out, and it's going to be St. Clair possession.
Now you don't mind that from Wilson, trying to create some contact, trying to get a call, stop that clock, but could finish it off. 3 straight misses here for St. Clair, looking for a bucket.
Blocking foul called on the Grizzlies. So again, it's a 19-point lead that the Saints have. If the Grizzlies want to strike back here, they got to do it quickly. So there's only 5:30 left to go, but it's going to be hard when he got Mazin Tia doing what he's doing down low. Wilson pulling up for 3. That's massive for Trey Wilson.
There you go. That's what they've been waiting for. Finally finds the 3. And the lead's cut to 18 here. Wilson playing starter. Zach Wilson playing with a little bit more confidence since coming back into the game.
That's exactly what you have to do. I was going to say the same thing, partner. Christie with the rebound. Georgian, you see they're working quickly here. Give it to Wilson. Back up to Christie. He's going to pop a three. It's just going to be short. I didn't notice that at first, but St. Clair, their cheering section, they brought a drum.
Oh, there's lots of them.
Usually just bringing the buckets. This time they brought an actual drum.
They were very loud yesterday in the tight game against Durham.
I will say, out of all the schools in the OCAA, the St. Clair Saints usually have one of the loudest cheering sections. Humber Hawks definitely up there as well, and I mean, they might lead it when they're playing at home. That bounces in, and I mean, we saw it, I'm sure you saw it yesterday. We saw it at the OCAA Volleyball Final Four, how loud this crowd gets when the faithful are playing here.
And it'll be on display for the gold medal game.
Some of the best crowds happen with OCAA gold with Humber and the men's basketball team. Down low, Lopez bounces off of his foot, and I think he got hit in an area you never want to be hit. .430 left to play, and it's still a 19-point lead. Again, if the Grizzlies want to pull off some magic, they need to start scoring in bunches and in bunches quickly. That's not going to help. St. Clair out of bounds. They get possession.
Out of bounds, St. Clair's ball.
Reed Messiah, he finds an opening. He goes down, and it's not going to fall. Trying to go quickly here are the Grizzlies. Going up, bucket and the foul.
Number 3, Sean Garcia. Foul ball, St. Clair Saints.
17-point lead with 4:09 left to play.
Yeah, nice finish by Marseille. He checked out earlier after a couple threes due to foul trouble. Checking in here the last 5 minutes. Nice game for him.
Yeah, and you mentioned how big his presence was, and that it was kind of a shocker when you saw him get subbed out, but obviously the 3 fouls are the main reason why. The Saints just looking to hold on for 4 minutes. Petty in the corner for KBF. Tia, they are doing a great job passing the ball here. The Saints, it gets poked away. Trying to go the other way is Christie. Back playing it to Wilson. It's in and out of his hands. And a golden chance to cut the lead down more. The Grizzlies can't do it, but they get the ball right on back. Christie, Anderson, behind the back to Christie. They get 2. So with 3:35 left to play, the Georgian Grizzlies are trying to come alive here.
And it's a nice play, Anderson on the inside to find Christie. They had a chance earlier, just before that with Wilson. And next thing you know, this lead was almost at 30 at one point. They've cut it to 14 with 3.5 to go. A little bit more energy on this Georgian side right now. Maybe a little bit more belief. They're getting the stops, and frustration is building on the St. Clair side here in this timeout.
And, you know, obviously, St. Clair, they're still in a very good position.
Yes.
Still in a fantastic spot, but there's a little bit more life than there was maybe 2-3 minutes ago. Because you look at 2-3 minutes ago, like you said, it was almost a 30-point lead. Being 14, 2 stops and 2 scores, you're cutting that down to a single-digit lead. So this is going to be an interesting finish, partner. I think this is what we expected. 2 teams kind of just going punch for punch. St. Clair, they had the edge being the best offense in the OCAA. The Grizzlies are saying, hold on a second, we're not dead just yet.
And if Georgian can get it into a single-digit game, that's when the doubt starts to pour in. So something to keep an eye on for sure. But one thing on St. Clair's side right now is time. Only 3.5 to go.
Another thing to note, their key playmaker, number 7, Kyle Brown-Fazekas, is at 4 fouls. One more and he's out, and that's a key piece lost. Saints, they will still have the ball. 3:22 left to play.
St. Clair's put themselves in this position to be up this big, so now they just got to close it out.
Taken away by the Grizzlies. They're cutting back the other way, going up, blocked at the net by Tia.
What a play by Tia on the back end of that play, coming all the way back. But 3 straight turnovers here for St. Clair on offense. Georgian thought there should have been some contact and a foul.
Petty one-on-one with Wilson. The active hands by Wilson pokes it away, but KBF able to get to it, trying to push it off the legs, but wisely averted by Anderson. That is a heads-up play by number 1 on Georgian.
Forces the 4th straight turnover for St. Clair on offense.
But if you're Georgian here, you need a basket. You can't go empty here, and they get it.
12-point game. This is the closest it's been here in the second half.
Into the corner. Could this be a dagger by Masters? Bouncing off the rim. It's not going to fall. The Grizzlies, they have a little bit more pep in their step. Going down low. High off the glass. Not going to fall. Masters gets the rebound. They get over the line for 8 seconds. KBF open for 3. He's not missing. Is Kyle Brown-Fazekas.
That could be the dagger. KBF. Georgian went for the full court press and it costed them.
Wilson catches into the corner, catch and shoot offline, rebounded by Lopez. Anderson puts up a 3. He cashes one of his own, so hold on. Not done yet. No, it's only a 2. Only a 2. His foot was on the line. Petty with Masters. Masters trying to cut inside, swinging to the corner. They go around. Travel. Partner, this is getting interesting. 12-point lead.
And a lot of it is self-inflicted. I mean, give credit to the Georgian defense. They've stepped up here in the last few minutes. But I'm counting at least 5 or 6 turnovers here for St. Clair in the last 2 minutes.
Anderson, they swing it around. Christie trying to get it to Wilson. It's still going to be Georgian ball.
Until the 3-pointer here cuts it to single digits, but once again, it's the time. Georgian's going to have to either make a bunch of shots or slow this game down with some fouls.
Into the corner, Anderson, he's pulling up again. This time it's going to be short, rebounded by Tia. The only question now is it a matter of too little, too late for Georgian? Or will they continue to shut down St. Clair? KBF, the takeover by number 7.
Brown-Fazekas closing this thing out.
Wilson at the top, guarded by Reed Messiah. Wilson gets 2. Still a 12-point lead. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go here in this one, and things have gotten a lot more interesting. St. Clair doing what they need to do, waste a lot of time on that clock as Reed Messiah gets 2.
Nice play there. Petty was drawing the defense up top, and then Reed Messiah cutting through the defense and finishing it off.
Christie, they give into the corner. Step back, pulling up for 3, not gonna fall. A lot of contact down low. And it's gonna be Georgian ball on the side. I believe it was over the back.
Yeah, and it looks like it's gonna be 2 shots here. Georgian in the bonus.
That's massive too. That was something of note, that Georgian, they got in the bonus pretty early on in this 4th quarter. So with 40 seconds left, they have an opportunity to cut this to a 10-point lead. Oh, sorry, still be a 12, still be a 12. First bucket by Anderson is good.
Yeah, those last few buckets by KBF, I think, were the dagger in this one. That big 3-ball by Brown Fazekas was a huge momentum change.
Yeah, and a player that can take over a game in Kyle Brown Fazekas.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This has been a fun one, partner. An absolute electric atmosphere.
It has. "12-point ball game here." What a job by St. Clair from the very beginning. Give credit to Georgian. They've put the pressure on in the last quarter here. But St. Clair, I think, just doing just enough St. Clair here in the fourth to hang on. As timeout just expiring here. Reminder, the gold medal game is coming up. Durham and Humber. A rematch of last year's semifinal matchup that Humber won by 2 points. It really felt like a final in that semifinals last year, so now we get it this year in the finals.
Yeah, and Humber, under head coach Omar Miles, they've gone 2 out of 3 years being a gold medal team. They beat St. Clair in 2022 and then George Brown last year. The Saints, though, in prime position. KBF goes up once more. Kyle Brown Fazekas has taken this game over.
15 points now for KBF.
Anderson going up there.
Anderson has been really impressive today as well. Leads the team with 21.
The trap and the foul is called.
Georgian had a foul to give there. It'll be on the side. About a 0.7 differential between the game clock and shot clock.
I don't know who you would take as player of the game here, partner. There's a lot of players on the side of St. Clair you can pick. You can go with Kyle Brown Fazekas. You can go with Ethan Reed Messiah. It's been a really just team effort from St. Clair. Almost gets poked away by Georgian, and finally does. And it's going to be St. Clair basketball.
Yeah, I like Reed Messiah for player of the game. 25 points.
He stepped up mightily when his team needed to off the bench.
And Amari Fry as well. He was excellent here today.
Georgian, credit them in the season they had, though. I mean, this program is going to be one of the best going forward. Again, they're still hunting their first ever OCAA medal, but they have a lot of talent and a lot of players that they can look forward to for next season as well.
It looks like a technical foul on Trey Wilson. It's been a frustrating weekend for Georgian. They came into one of the best offenses in the league. And yesterday, Humber really showed them why they have the best defense. But a strong season for Georgian all around, but the star of the game here today, St. Clair, that three-point shooting after a struggle yesterday, they picked up here today and has propelled them to a bronze medal.
Yeah, and especially after the outcome of their semifinal games. They're going to be very happy with how they performed here in this one. 98 points. Could almost be 99 here, but this man right here, 26 and counting for Ethan Reed Messiah, who I think I got to agree with you, partner, player of the game. We obviously don't have any poll on who that's going to be, but a very, very good candidate right there.
Yeah, we're going to get a tech on Reed Messiah. He's been talking to that Georgian bench.
Things are getting fun.
Yeah.
Things are getting fun in the Hawks Nest, and it's only the bronze medal match.
Messiah will take the free throw.
He misses the first.
Just 13 seconds here to dribble out Zach, and then we'll have a bronze medal and a interview with player of the game.
Very excited for that one. The Grizzlies just trying to get one more basket. They'll do just that, but the Saints, they come out strong. Kyle Brown-Fazekas carries it across, 5 seconds left, and they're going to foul.
It's physical right to the very end.
Why not? Why not be physical all the way through? Kyle Brown-Fazekas at the line to shoot. Pulls up, he gets the first one. Second one's not going to fall. Georgian just pushing the pace. 2 seconds, 1 second. The St. Clair Saints take home the bronze medal in the OCAA.
From start to finish, the St. Clair offense, they finished with 100 points and a tremendous victory for St. Clair as they pick up the 186 win. And the offense was on full display from the very beginning. Give credit to Georgian. Their offense picked up in the fourth quarter and made it a game, made it tight. But St. Clair a little too much, as we'll find out who the player of the games are before our interview with Zach Benoit, who's heading over. But St. Clair gets back on the podium after a silver in 2022, a gold in 2023. Missed out on a medal last year, but they get back on the podium here in 2025. As for the Georgian side, they will have to wait one more year to get back, or to get on the podium. As we'll find out who our player of the games are in just a moment.
From the Georgian Grizzlies, the player of the game is number 1,
Kevonte Anderson. An excellent performance, the fifth-year man, and in his final game in the OCAA was part of the run that got Georgian back in this game. He had a tremendous fourth quarter for Cavante Anderson. 23 points and 8 rebounds, 4 assists. A great game for Cavante in his final game. So congratulations to Cavante Anderson on a great career. And no surprise here, Ethan Reed Messiah, 28 points off the bench in 22 minutes played. 28 points, 6 rebounds for Reed Messiah.
And now, the award is for the tournament all-star. From St. Clair Saints is number 14, Mazen Tia.
Tournament All-Stars from St. Clair, Mazen Tia, the All-Canadian. Double-double here today for Tia. 14 points, 10 rebounds. An unbelievable season
And now
for
the
Mazen.
presenting the medals today are Ted Beal from the OCAA Senior Leadership Council and Eric Savage, men's basketball convener.
The bronze medal is being handed out here to St. Clair.
And the incumbent collector medals. From St. Clair Saints, number 2, Malcolm Perrin.
Malcolm Perrin.
Number 3, Elijah Lauder-Frey.
A few buckets for Perrin today. Loader frame.
Number 4, Jacob Masters.
Jacob Masters. An unbelievable season for him.
Number 6, Ethan Reed Messiah.
Ethan Reed Messiah. Just saw him. A great ball game for Reed Messiah and KBF, the former Humber Hawk, back on the podium this time with St. Clair with a bronze medal.
Number 9, Amari Fry. Number 13,
Amari Fry,
Kevin Gonzalez.
a great game as well for number 9, Amari Fry.
Number 14,
15
Mazen
points.
Tia. Number 15, Oliver Toto. Number 22, Galdo Tutu. Number 23, Galdo Petty.
Darnell Petty in his final
And number 24, Shogun
game, the OCAA fifth-year senior, with a strong performance as well for Petty.
Coaching staff, we got the assistant coaches.
8 points, 7 rebounds.
Assistant coach Josiah Deere.
An all-around effort for St. Clair as they pick up a bronze medal here today.
Manager Akili Cabano. The student athletic therapist Eric Heedigan. And the head coaches Matthew Sykes and Brandon Seagan. Give it up once again for your OCAA men's basketball 2020.
So we'll get to the post-game interview with bronze medalist and player of the game.
Next match is going to be the gold medal match. Tip-off is at 3:30. It's going to be
In just a moment, St. Clair
the Lords and your
taking a
Humber
team picture here. The
Hawks.
bronze medal champions. A reminder, the gold medal game coming up in about a half hour or so between the Humber Hawks and the Durham Lords. A great season for St. Clair. Their only 2 losses in the regular season came against Humber. Outside of that, they were perfect in the regular season. And congratulations to the St. Clair Saints. Took out Fleming in the first round. In the quarterfinals, they took out Lambton. A tough loss yesterday to Durham. And to come back here today and take control against Georgian to pick up the bronze medal. So Zach Benoit is ready with Ethan Reed Messiah. Zach, take it away.
Thank you, Kyle. And I'm here with the player of the game, Ethan Reed Messiah. Ethan, first off, congratulations on the bronze medal. But what a game you put up. 14 of 17 from the field, 28 points. How does that feel in your first OCAA playoffs?
I mean, it feels really good. I mean, we had a hard-fought loss yesterday. It didn't go the way we wanted to go. So I knew we had to leave here with something. We have Jaden Tillman. We're playing for him. He's been out all season, so we had to leave here with something. So whatever I had to do, if that means I had to be ultra aggressive today, I just did what I had to do to get the win.
Now, St. Clair, your offense all season long, it's been a lot about the three-pointers. You guys are the best team when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc. Was that the message coming into today, or was it more so just attack the rim?
It was more so just do whatever is there. If they're taking away the three, we can get to the rim. If they're trying to pack the paint, we can hit the three. I mean, when we're rolling, I feel like we're really unstoppable. It's just all a mental thing, but we can really switch it up if we want to.
Now, finally, you see your St. Clair faithful coming out here in numbers. Is there a message you want to say to the fans here, but also the fans watching back in Windsor, Ontario?
I just want to say we thank you guys. We support you guys. We'll be here back next year. We didn't go the way we wanted, but we left for something. We gave you guys a show, and I love you guys. I love the SSA, love St. Clair, and let's do it again next year.
Ethan, congratulations on the bronze. Congratulations on the player of the game, man. Go celebrate with your team. That's going to do it for the bronze medal match. Stick around because we still have the Durham Lords taking on the hometown Humber Hawks for some OCAA gold, like Kyle said, in about 30 minutes or so. So go get some food, go get energized, and come right back for OCAA gold medal.